Now that travel has opened back up for foreigners in the Philippines for February, let's take a look at some of the lifestyle elements you can expect to see here early in 2022.
Wow, this is an incredible spread. German potatoes, lobster mac and cheese, porterhouse, mignon, medium, medium rare, and the sirloin.
Oh, which one's medium rare?
And tuna.
This one's you. You got medium rare.
Fantastic. Dinner at Wolfgang's here on the Bonifacio High Street Walk tonight was fantastic. I mean, it was more than a cut above what you find here in the Philippines. What you pay for it. Ladies dressed for dinner tonight, everything. All right, so travel and lifestyle channel, but not really that much travel. I mean, despite the fact that I've traveled far to get here. Thinking of lifestyle elements, you know, lifestyle isn't just like the nightlife. It isn't just like the social scene, although that's a really huge part of it because of the incredible dynamics, the opportunities, and the networking it offers. But there's that level of personal lifestyle too, like me, you know. I like to swim. I like to chill in the sun, you know. What do I do to keep healthy? What kind of, you know, diet do I eat? Am I out shopping a lot? Am I out eating a lot? Where am I eating? What's open? What's the, you know, political situation, despite the fact that I can't comment on politics here. As a foreigner, it's bawal, forbidden. So not to say political, but let's just say social situation, right? Are you allowed to go outside? Is there a curfew? What kind of condo do I live in? Do I even live in a condo? Because I didn't always. Take a look at my buddy's condo. Heading over there tonight. Wow, what a spread. Literally, you know, puts me to shame on the high roller list. Yeah, I'm more of a budget traveler guy than a high roller guy. And hey, there's lots of perks for both. So yeah, keep that in mind when you take a look at some of the video I prepared for you guys today. So many different kinds of lifestyles here, you know. I'm sort of like the budget lifestyle guy. I try to keep a pretty tight budget during the month. And I, you know, have a pretty darn cheap 1-bedroom condo, you know, on the edge of BGC. But here in Makati, there are lots of condo options, and some of them are really nice. Like this is a big 3-bedroom condo. Not talk about the wheres and the whens of it publicly, because it's not my condo, it's my friend's condo. And sometimes we chill here, and I'm just hanging out tonight while he's running an errand. But like, as you can see, like, I mean, there's a powder room that's right by the entry. And you know, it's not like you have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom like in a lot of the 1-bedroom condos here. It's got a huge kitchen. I mean, this is considered huge for the Philippines. Gas stove, very rare. And of course, you know, the backside of the condo, which we won't be checking out, but he was just giving me the tour the other day, and like the master bathroom's huge, really nice. You could definitely have a really nice primo sort of first world living vibe here in the Philippines. It's definitely going to cost you more, way more than I pay for my little cheapy condo, but still so much cheaper than you would ever pay in the US to live like in the center of like a metro area in a spot like this. Even if it's raining, gotta get the laps in. I think that's the best calamari in Manila. Guys just walking down the street, and he's like, "Here, hold my dog. I gotta go in and pee." I'm like, "All right." Came over to the amphitheater today. Beautiful day, late January, breezy, crazy sunny, but not too hot. I am giving my neighbor an arnis lesson. And of course, she's not on time. So let's talk a little bit about combat arnis. All right, let's talk about these combat arnis sticks. So combat arnis is the national fighting style of the Philippines. It's a double stick fighting style, and it also incorporates knife fighting, right? So knife fighting and stick fighting. So the standard stick that they use here is made of rattan, and these sticks, man, like you can't put a bend on them, no matter how hard you try. Well, maybe if you're a lot stronger than me, you could, but they're really lightweight too. So it makes the whole twirling element a lot easier. These, however, ironwood, not the camagong, I forget exactly what they call this, but they're like 3 times heavier than the standard rattan stick, and they're really dense. Let's see what arnis looks like. So the basic part of arnis is the twirl, right? Twirl goes up and down, twirl off to the across the body, or up and down. And when you practice, what you want to be able to do is get this motion going, right? So when you first start to practice, it's down, up, and then you alternate, 1 up, 1 down. And then when you start learning the Sinwali systems, right, like they teach like an X pattern, right? But that X pattern turns into another type of pattern, which is like this. And then of course there's single striking systems, right? I'm not going to give you the whole demo today. I actually have a bunch of videos on this channel where the Grandmaster performs these functions, and trust me, it looks a lot better than I do. I'm not the only person that decided the amphitheater would be a cool place to shoot some video today. Something else that's pretty cool. These are actually designed for like rig workers, guys that work on like big projects and like lots of like, you know, big pipe wrenches and stuff, where they could be like pulling on it and their hand slips off and then bang, bangs into something. So this protects really well against impact, and they're also cut proof, slash proof. So you can grab a blade with these gloves. They're called Hex Armor, and I've used them for a couple years. This is my second pair. No complaints. You get a really good solid grip, right? They don't protect as well as, say, something like, you know, like a lacrosse glove that I would use for actual competition, but for the occasional slip and strike, they're great. I certainly never expected to have to live in a world where they would force you to wear a useless slave mask outside on a beautiful day, let alone practice combat arnis wearing one. However, I'm a little rusty, and it does cover up the grimace on my face as I'm going through the motions. So, you know what? Silver lining. Sorry, you want, remember? Everything's always going to be. So I come for your head, come for your head, I come for your knee, yes. Come for your knee, yes. Head, head, knee, knee. Head, head, knee, knee. Head, head, knee, knee. Head, head, knee. I'm just trying to be careful not to hit your hand. Start the night, bottle of wine, chill, maybe a little something to eat, then head out later to Makati to meet up with the crew. So I'll tell you one thing tonight, BGC is a party. Everywhere. All along the Forbes Town Strip. Even though it's like 4:30 in the morning after I got done my sushi here, Caught up with my bro,
Simo here.
my peeps.
Yeah.
And then
from
we
the
hopped in
from
some
the
truck.
Sean home.
With some GoPro in the house, yo.
Yeah.
And then we
always
decided
good vibes. Always good vibes. Remember?
check out another bar, but it looks like it's closed, but we're going there anyway.
From Manila to the world.
That's right.
We survived the lockdown. We made it. Yes, finally.
Somehow I managed to get out of the club with a Canada Dry. But he managed to get out of the club with a glass
Belvedere
on the rocks,
on the
baby.
rocks with a splash of soda.
Yo, the bro, Brian.
Philippines, baby.
Brian, you're the bro.
Oh my goodness. Spicy
Can you put some
tuna
ice,
roll,
kuya?
beef
Kumain kami
udon, California roll, some kind of sashimi. Super quiet weekday night here in Makati. It's late January. I'm back for sushi, of course. Beautiful time of year. Just love to sit outside. Probably have a beer or two there. Not much is open tonight, but one of my buddies that runs the new pool bar down there said technically we're not open, but we're just chilling here with the fam. And if you want, go on in, self-service, grab whatever you want, come on out and have a seat. They're pretty much like sitting on the street in these big like lounge couches in front of the pool bar. Tonight I'm gonna chill here, the pool bar. My buddy owns a place. It's actually not open, but they're just kind of sitting on the street and some shisha and self-serve, you know? Good times. Unconventional, but still pretty cool. Things have definitely chilled. There are a lot more restrictions. The places are very, very militant. They're adhering to the 30% indoor seating, 50% outdoor seating. They're just trying to keep their noses clean so they can remain in business, pretty much. I don't blame them. So, still Manila, baby. I'm in the big comfy couch again. There's a couple of them out tonight. This is Key Burger Street. It's like 2:30 in the morning. Like, a couple places were open, but just couldn't get in. And granted, we were a big party night, like 8 people. You know, places are limited to 30% capacity during the level 3 granular lockdown. And places are very stringent right now. They're not effing around. They don't want to lose their license, I guess. But the pool bar's been pretty cool. Just chilling on the street, baby. Let me tell you this, drunk goodbyes are fun. She knocked that whole thing over. Oh my God, really? Talaga?
Hey, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe.